Now, few places know the pain of the pump better than California. Drivers across our state consistently pay some of the highest prices for gas in the entire country. Well, today, Governor Gavin Newsom signed a bill into law that was born out of a special session specifically on gas prices. The measure requires refineries to keep gasoline in storage so that price hikes can be prevented when they close for maintenance. So is that going to be enough to get the job done? As our Kara St. Cyr found out, it's not an easy answer.
Lauren Wickham fills up her gas tank about once a week, adding up to about $200 a month.
It's just more like efficiency, though. It's easier. If I have a car, I might as well use it.
Wickham is among the thousands of San Franciscans paying some of the highest gas prices in the country. According to AAA, the national average is about $3.20. But here in San Francisco, drivers shell out about $5 a gallon.
I'd rather spend it on other things.
A bill signed by Governor Newsom Monday afternoon promises to lower gas prices by requiring refineries to have a minimum amount of gasoline in storage at all times. The goal is to prevent temporary price hikes when the refineries close for maintenance. Newsom says maintenance costs also play a huge role in those spikes.
One of the principal issues that was holding back our capacity to tame these price spikes was the issue around supply, issues around maintenance, issues around refineries.
But not everyone sees the law as a good thing. Catherine Reheis-Boyd, the president and CEO of the Western States Petroleum Association, called it political theater that will cost refineries unnecessary dollars, raise consumer prices, and put refinery workers in danger.
This is legislators who do not understand how a refinery works and do not understand that there are ways we should be talking about that we brought to the table to really influence bringing supply to market and minimizing price volatility.
Severin Borenstein, the faculty director of the Energy Institute at HAS, says the law will benefit consumers, but not substantially.
I don't think this is going to have much effect at all most of the time, and it will have a small effect in dampening gas prices occasionally.
Borenstein says big refinery maintenance work doesn't happen enough to cause consistent price spikes. So consumers may see a small dip in prices, but not enough to drive down the overall costs at the pump.
Most of the problem with California's high gas prices, above and beyond the fact that we have higher taxes and environmental fees, is not due to these supply shortages. Most of it is actually happening downstream from the actual supply of gasoline in the distribution and marketing and retailing sectors.
The new law is expected to go into effect in 90 days.